हेलो नहीं, ये नहीं ढंग से अपना मतलब सॉरी गाइस, थोड़ा सा ना वो कर रहे हैं, जहर फैलाने की कोशिश। कैंडी कुछ नया करो।
तो बिल्कुल जैसा कि आप जानते
नहीं
हैं,
बिल्कुल जैसा नहीं, मतलब कुछ व्यूअर्स के लिए बोल के दिखाओ पहले कुछ बढ़िया सा।
व्यूअर्स के लिए
हाँ, जैसे कि मैं और नीटू करते हैं।
क्या करते हैं?
सब पीपल कैसे हैं आप, ऐसे कुछ
ओके, सो
क्या
भारत के
ढंग से
देशवासियों,
भारत के देशवासियों, बहुत बढ़िया बोला आपने।
ओके देन, भारत के देशवासियों, यहाँ पे हम आए हैं, मैं क्रैट, आज डे 1 है, राउंड 4
रेजक्विट सीजन 3 राउंड 5 जो डबल एलई है, और डे 2 चल रहा है। आज का जो पहला गेम हो चुका है इल्यून्स का हुआ है टीम PIS। अभी पहला मैच हुआ है, इल्यून्स ने जीत लिए बहुत अच्छी पिक। नो चांस ने विंड रेंजर खेली थी 10-0-13 वर्सेस 0 डेथ 10 किल। मेरे हिसाब से बहुत काबिल तारीफ खेला है। और मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा इस टूर्नामेंट के जो सबसे बड़े स्पॉन्सर, जो इंपॉर्टेंट स्पॉन्सर हैं, वो है गीगाबाइट। और इसलिए आज हम गीगाबाइट VJ डे बना रहे हैं। VJ मतलब बोले तो ग्राफिक, हर पीसी में ग्राफिक की जरूरत होती है, तो हम थोड़ी सी रोशनी जो डालना चाहते हैं, जो हमारे टेक्निकल हेड है मिस्टर करंदी, वो ढालेंगे। करंदी बताइए, जो GTX जीवन सीरीज है उसके बारे में हल्की सी रोशनी।
तो बिल्कुल गीगाबाइट GTX 960 G1 जो ग्राफिक कार्ड है, इसमें सुपर क्लॉकिंग है। सुपर क्लॉकिंग को आप समझ सकते हैं कि इट्स लाइक कि ग्राफिक कार्ड का जो लाइक रेट होता है, फ्रीक्वेंसी होती है जिस पे वो वर्क करता है, उसको ओवरक्लॉक करना, और वो सुपर ओवरक्लॉकिंग प्रोवाइड कर रहा है। तो मतलब ज़्यादा परफॉर्मेंस देगा आपको, उतनी ही एनर्जी कंज्यूम करके, उतने ही रिसोर्सेज यूज करके।
तो ओवरऑल मैं इसको एक कंक्लूड कर देता हूँ कि गीगाबाइट अंडरस्टैंड द ग्राफिक कार्ड इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट ऑफ योर गेम प्ले। दैट्स नो व्हाट अ गेमर वांट। जो गेमर की एक नीड है अंदर से आती है ना, चाह तो कोई विश हो गई। नीड मतलब जरूरत है एक अच्छे गेमर को, एक अच्छे ग्राफिक कार्ड की। जो हमारा गीगाबाइट जीवन सीरीज का 980 960 है, ये जरूरत बननी चाहिए हर गेमर की। और गीगाबाइट GTX 960 जीवन गेमिंग ग्राफिक कार्ड incorporates the overclocking GPU, this signature WindForce cooling and exclusive flex display technology. This G1 gaming graphic card provides a proven solution of what you're looking for in overclocking capabilities, quite cooling and immersive gameplay. For an immersive gameplay and enrich gaming experience and beyond, मतलब भाई ऐसा ग्राफिक
ऐसा लगे आप
खो जाओ। मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई दो चीज़ें चल रही है, एनिमेटेड सा नहीं है, बहुत ही टेक्सचर से भरा हुआ है। आपको ग्राफिक कार्ड मिलेगा, मतलब मैं कहूँगा ये ग्राफिक कार्ड हर एक गेमर को लेना चाहिए। एक बार लो यार, मतलब स्यापा खत्म करो, 5-6 साल तक ये ग्राफिक कार्ड डोमिनेट करेगा ही इस इंडस्ट्री को। और GTX 960 गेमिंग जो ग्राफिक कार्ड है, डेफिनेटली ऑफर द बेस्ट वैल्यू, सो यू कैन एंजॉय अ गेम ओवर स्मूथर देन एवर। मतलब अभी तक जो आप ऑन बोर्ड पे चला रहे हैं नकली ग्राफिक कार्ड 610, 620, 640 पे चला रहे हैं, अब एक थोड़ा सा टाइम आ गया है कि एक लिमिट क्रॉस कर दी जाएगी, एक नया बार सेलेक्ट कर दिया जाएगा जहां पर आप उस ग्राफिक कार्ड की इंपॉर्टेंस आपको दिखेगी, उसका एक्सपीरियंस, उसका परफॉर्मेंस आपकी आंखों के अंदर बस जाएगा। एंड मैं आपको और चीज़ बताना चाहूँगा, आपको कोई साइट वाइट पे जाने का टंटा नहीं है। फॉर मोर क्वेरीज, मतलब किसी को लेना है, किसी को कुछ पूछना है, कॉन्टैक्ट मिस्टर मयंक शर्मा। मैं आपका नंबर, उनका नंबर भी बताना चाहूँगा, बहुत ईजी सा नंबर है 98104, सिंपल 98104 4944। तो ये बहुत इजी सा नंबर, फिर से बोलना चाहूँगा 98104 94944 98104 94944। और तो फ्यू वर्ड्स, कैंडी बताइए कुछ।
बिल्कुल, तो जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं ग्राफिक कार्ड है, अमेजिंग है, आपके लिए बना है, गेमर्स के लिए स्पेसिफिक है, और स्यापा खत्म करेगा, जैसे ग्राट के वर्ड्स हैं स्यापा, स्पेसिफिक वर्ड। और कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं आप मयंक शर्मा को, नंबर बताया है 9810
98104 बहुत ही शानदार बेहतरीन नंबर है।
94944। ओके देन, लेट्स हैव अ वर्ड फ्रॉम गीगाबाइट।
Reserve time.
Up pretty much a 1 to 2 hero gank into an all-out team fight for Team Elunes. So lots of mobility there, lots of map control, pretty much can control all the lanes, all the both the neutral camps as well for the side of Elunes. So we are gonna have to see if PIS can get their positionings perfect. They cannot pretty much use one or two heroes to roam around. If they are caught out by the bounty hunter or the prophet, we could have instantly 2 to 3 heroes of Team Elunes turn up there and turn the engage in their favor. We see Lion as well as the Pugna being banned out here, and Cleanse and the Beastmaster being banned out. Beastmaster, again, one of those awesome heroes, works really well with the Tinker. If that Hawk is able to provide any vision on the heroes of PIS, we could see instant teleportation with that Boots of Travel from the Tinker right onto that Hawk and turn the engage around. Looks like Team Elunes is going to pick up the Draw Ranger this time. Both these teams showing a lot of love towards our favorite ranged carry here. Last game we saw PIS pick up that mid Draw Ranger, didn't work out that well for them. Elunes, however, here go for a Draw Ranger. A lot of physical damage coming for the Nature's Prophet here in the early game, so that right click coming out from the prophet cannot be ignored as well, buffed up with that precision aura from the Draw Ranger. We see a defensive support being picked up by PIS in the Dazzle there. So if any hero off the side of PIS gets engaged on, there is gonna be the heal as well as the grave, so it's all gonna be down to his positioning. If he's able to get those spells off in the clutch scenarios, that could actually turn a gank around for PIS. But there is a lot of damage, a lot of burst coming from Elunes. That Prophet ultimate, the rockets from the Tinker, laser, bounty hunter, shuriken toss, that's a lot of damage going up against one single hero. We'll have to see if again this aggression from Elunes can be dealt with by PIS. PIS last game pretty much got overwhelmed in the early to mid game with all that damage coming out from the Zeus as well as the Wind Ranger. They could not handle pretty much just those two heroes, and the Earth to backlines, perfect slams, and bring them down. Looks that Witch Doctor pickup, so we're gonna have that Death Ward in play this game. We'll have to see how effective that is, since the silence from the Bloodseeker, if landed perfectly, could insta cancel out that ward. Let's go ahead and jump into this game. This is game 2 of the best of 3 round of 16 game between P that Bloodseeker. PIS Rock is gonna be playing that Undying. Kitty is gonna be playing the Gyrocopter. In the mid, it's gonna be 10-10, gonna be playing that Zeus, and finally that puts arms on that support Dazzle. On the dire side, we have the powerhouse of Indian Dota, Team Elunes. It's gonna be No Chance playing that mid solo Tinker. We're gonna have Zedis Bug playing that support Witch Doctor. Frenzy is gonna be on that carry Draw Ranger. We have Virus gonna be playing that Bounty Hunter, and finally the offlane player for Elunes, Bartosay, is gonna be on that Nature's Prophet. Looks like we might have an engage here into the top lane for the Bounty Rune. There is the Bounty Hunter, the Draw Ranger as well as the Witch Doctor just hanging around here for now, but 4 heroes of the side of PIS have rotated in. Once they do spot it out, they're not gonna try and engage in here. So it's probably going to be just a casual cast thrown out. They're not going to try and engage for that Bounty Rune. It could end up being a 2-hero wipe for Elunes. So for now, Zeus picks up the Bounty Rune for PIS, and his counterpart on the mid lane for the side of Elunes, that Tinker on Tinker, played by No Chance, picks up the bounty rune. So this game is a go. Let's go ahead and see what the lane setup is going to be for now. Looks like Bounty Hunter has rotated around. He's just going to hang. This is what FY does. It's his bread and butter. He uses that early invisibility, stays in the mid lane. When that quick bottle comes out, there's going to be a courier snipe here if they're not careful, and that courier has been killed. What was on the courier? Was that a bottle for the Tinker? Look, sorry, not the Tinker, the Zeus. Yes, it was that. He did stack up a lot of gold. So for 3 minutes there's gonna be no bottle for the Zeus. He's done with his consumables as well with that use of that clarity. So it's gonna be really tough for him. Looks like there was a lot of harass thrown onto this Tinker here. He is dropping really low, but he's gonna be safer now, since this Zeus does not have any consumables, does not even have his bottle, no courier to bring some clarities as well, so he's going to be safer now. There is an engage here in the bottom lane. Drow Ranger continues to pound on this Bloodseeker, but there's a loop around coming out from the Witch Doctor here. They may be able to turn this engage around. The Bounty Hunter has joined in as well. Perfect cast coming out from that Witch Doctor, and the right click secured by the Drow Ranger. First blood is spilled. It goes to the side of Elunes. Right click secured by the Drow Ranger. It is spilled 1.5 minutes into this game here. For now, on the top lane, it looks like this Gyrocopter is free farming away here. There are 4 heroes of the side of PIS hanging around in the top lane. They want to try and make a go on this Bounty Hunter. Do they have any detection? No, they do not. The Dazzle does have 1 sentry here. Pings coming out from Undying there. He does drop the sentry ward, throws out 1 casual harass, and there is no follow-up, so he's going to be able to back out for now. Nature's Prophet, meanwhile, does look like he's pinging out the double damage rune for the Tinker. The Tinker does have his bottle, while this Zeus is pretty much has a naked invent here, thanks to that beautiful bottle snipe coming out from that Bounty Hunter. We have seen FY do it time and time again there for Vici Gaming. Slightly less awareness coming out from PIS. They should have expected that Elunes would have known that this Zeus was going for a straight bottle with that bounty rune pickup, but that misplay there cost them dearly, and looks like that has translated into a really big mid lane advantage for the Tinker. He is leading the CS boards here with 14 CS compared to 8 CS of the Zeus. We see right clicks coming out onto this Gyrocopter. He's dropping really low here. He does not have a missile to disengage, but there is a rotation coming out from the Dazzle here into the bottom lane. Looks like this has turned into a tri lane here in the safe lane for the side of PIS. Replied to by a dual lane coming out from Team Elunes for now. The Bounty Hunter is alone here in the top lane. He's just kind of securing just levels here for now. He's not going in for those levels. That Bloodseeker is going to be easily able to burst him down if he does walk into the firing line. There is no detection for Bloodseeker button for now, but when he does drop really low, that Thirst is going to be providing him all the vision required. Tinker moves in aggressively here. Looks like it's going to be a no march build here. All out aggression from the Tinker. He has put in 3 levels into that laser, 2 into the rocket. So if the Zeus overextends, he's going to be easily brought down thanks to the spam coming out in the form of laser as well as rockets from the Tinker. Looks like he has picked up brown boots for now. He's going to be just waiting up for that that courier has respawned here for now. He didn't that's an empty bottle that he's bottle crowing, so I didn't see the Zeus bottle crowing there for now. We see Bounty Rune being picked up by the Bloodseeker. He did spot out the Nature's Prophet. Pings come out from the Bounty Hunter there. Looks like they want to try and turn it around. No boots onto the Bounty Hunter for now. He does have money for it, but he's not bought it for now, so he does not offer much in terms of gank potential, since he does not have boots to pursue for a couple of additional right clicks with that Jinada initial damage. We see double damage being picked up by the Tinker as well as an Invis rune. He does go ahead and reveal himself and secure farm here in the mid lane. We see a TP coming out from the Bounty Hunter. Where did he go? He pretty much just went back to his base there and picks up his bottle for now. In the bottom lane, we see Tombstone being used by the Undying. The DK has been thrown out as well, but Zedis Bug is under the protection of his tier 2 tower. Looks like they want to try out and translate this into a tier 1 push here. This Dazzle is dropping really low. He is tanking a couple of tower shots as well, but once that heal does cool down, he's going to be able to heal himself up and try and bring this tower down, but there is a rotation coming out from the Bounty Hunter here into this lane. The Witch Doctor is hanging in the back lanes. He does have Maledict ready to go. Bounty Hunter walks up to this Dazzle. I'm pretty sure once he does isolate, that beautiful Shuri toss is able to secure the kill onto the Dazzle. Misplay there from the Dazzle. You always gotta have sentry walls in the lane against a roaming Bounty Hunter. Misplay coming out from PIS. They are made to pay dearly. 2-0 is the score on the leaderboard. We see that casual Jinada harass coming out onto this Undying for now, but he is tanky in the early levels thanks to those stolen strength with that DK. We see the Tinker pursuing onto this Zeus here. He is out of mana for now, so he's going to back off. He's not going to contest the stop rune. It's going to be picked up by the Tinker. There's a rotation coming out from the Dazzle as well. Looks like he TP'd onto the top lane. They want to try and turn this around, not to be the case. That again, there is a misplay from the Dazzle. We typically see sides, especially like Na'Vi. We've seen Dendi time and time again. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, you see an engage here. Bounty Hunter has already brought down the Undying for now. Gyrocopter does not have mana for that Rocket Barrage, and the Bounty Hunter is able to go into Invis and survive for now. Tombstone was used as well, but wasn't nearly enough to keep that Undying alive. 3-0 is the score on the board here. We are 6.5 minutes into this game. Goal lead of about 1500 and an XP lead of about 750 going the way of Elunes. They are dominating this early game again. They're pretty much winning out on 2 lanes here. There's a rotation coming out as well as a sprout from the Nature's Prophet, but he does have a Quelling Blade. He's able to make it out of now. Defensive Blood Right there used by the Bloodseeker is gonna allow him to disengage. He does have that ultimate ready to go, but there are no rotations coming out from his allies, so he's just gonna heal up for now. Those trees are gonna spot him out. Another sprout comes out from the Nature's Prophet. Those right clicks are dealing a lot of damage thanks to that aura from the Drow Ranger. The Bloodseeker drops really low, but he gets out of there for now. The Bounty Hunter looks like he wants to try and engage here or get a deny off. He does throw out a Jinada strike here onto the Dazzle, but heal coming out from that Dazzle is gonna keep him alive for now. In the mid lane, we see Zeus continuing to throw out harass here onto this Tinker. The Tinker has almost got his boots of travel. He's just 500 gold away for now. So once he does have that boots of travel, he's going to be rotating around the map, securing farm for that early blink dagger pickup as well. After that, it's going to be a lot of trouble for the side of PIS. Their positioning is going to be perfect, must be perfect from that point on. We see Bounty Hunter as well as we see an ultimate being used by the Zeus. Looks like they did try to make a go here onto the top lane with that rupture coming out from the Bloodseeker, but this Drow Ranger was able to TP out in time. That magic wand pickup provided enough stats for her to tank through the Zeus ultimate as well as the rupture and TP out of there. Bounty Hunter is dropping really low as well. He's being healed up with this voodoo restoration coming out from this Witch Doctor of the side of Elunes. The score still continues to be 3-0 in favor of Elunes. Tinker meanwhile has picked up his boots of travel, so he's going to be good to rotate around and get his farm towards that blink dagger pickup next. And once that blink dagger is up, the aggression from Elunes is going to be a little too much. PIS are going to have to play it picture perfect there on. We see a spam coming out from the Zeus. Does drop Tinker really low. He's bottling up. He's just going to use that boots of travel to get back to base, heal up and get back to lane. We see Bloodseeker being boosted up here thanks to that Tinker dropping really low. He's going to try and make a go onto this Drow Ranger, but the Drow Ranger does not have any TP onto her, but there may be support rotations coming out from the Nature's Prophet with that sprout as well as body blocks with his treants are gonna be enough. We see a rotation coming out from the Bounty Hunter. They're gonna try and make a go onto this Bloodseeker if he overextends here, but they do have only 2 heroes. Nature's Prophet could TP in at a moment's notice with that sprout to provide that additional DPS. Drow Ranger walks up, continues to right click here. Blood Right has been used. There is a track coming out from the Bounty Hunter. Shuri toss as well, but he is a little too tanky and the Bloodseeker makes it out of there. Looks like there was a rotation coming out from the Undying as well. He did have that tomb to try and counter counter engage there for the side of PIS. No kills are spilt yet, which kind of favors the side of Elunes here, since the PIS have gone for the Undying, the Bloodseeker, they do tend to fall off mid to end game, so they are gonna have to get a sizable lead here to translate. We see a track being thrown out by the Bounty Hunter. Shuri toss to cancel the TP there, and the laser from the Tinker secures the kill onto that mid Zeus. So the score is 4-0 now in favor of Elunes there. He did try to TP out in the fog there, but he was already tracked up, and that Shuri toss to cancel the teleportation secured by that Tinker with that laser. So Zeus is falling behind here. He just has Arcane Boots as well as Bottle 10 minutes into this game. We typically see these snowballing Zeuses already having picked up that additional mobility in the Blink Dagger or the Force stuff 10 to 11 minutes into the game. Not to be the case here, since they have been able to control him thanks to that early bottle snipe, courier snipe with the bottle in it coming out from the Bounty Hunter, as well as this skill here. Looks like 4 heroes off the side of PIS are grouping up here in the top lane. They want to try and make a push here. We see the Zeus ultimate being expended there to get a kill onto the Tinker. Did the Tinker overextend? I didn't see where the Tinker went down. Looks like he overextended, and that ultimate from the Zeus is able to secure that kill. Looks like the tier 1 tower off the side of Elunes in the top lane is going to go down as well, with the 4 heroes pounding down on it. What is the Bloodseeker? The Bloodseeker is working his way to that Sanj. Looks like it's going to be a Sanji Yasha pickup in the mid lane. We see silence being thrown out onto the Zeus, and the right clicks coming out from the Drow Ranger is able to secure that kill. There's a rotation coming out. That Tombstone has been deployed by the Undying. Sentry goes down as well. Is this Bounty Hunter going to walk back into the range of the Sentry? There is a poison touch coming out from the Dazzle, but he does walk back into the safety. There is no additional dust. We see Blood Right coming out from the Bloodseeker as well. Teleportation comes out from the Tinker, and that rocket spam as well as that March of the Machines means that the side of PIS have to disengage here for now. Bloodseeker is tracked up here. He does take some rocket harass, but he's gonna back off here, just farm up for now. But since he's already tracked up, looks like Bounty Hunter wants to try and make a go with that TP from the Nature's Prophet. They're gonna be able to easily secure the skill on this Bloodseeker. He is boosted up here thanks to Thirst for now. He's trying to make a go onto this Witch Doctor in the bottom lane. Witch Doctor, that Blood Right is not gonna connect onto the Witch Doctor, and he's gonna be able to TP out of there for now. In the top lane, there is a rotation coming out from the Drow Ranger to try and stop this push coming out from the side of PIS. He has already picked up his face boots as well as Aquila, and that Morbid Mask, possibly going to be working towards that Helm of the Dominator or the Mask of Madness, whatever he decides to go for. We see the Zeus tried to deward there. The Bounty Hunter walks in. Track as well as Shuri Toss has already been used. Zeus throws out the lightning as well as the ultimate. Not enough. That invisibility able to dodge that skill coming out from the Zeus. Right click from the Bloodseeker is able to secure that kill, but he's not able to get the Nature's Prophet down as well. So that's a 1-for-1 trade, well in favor of the side of Elunes, since it was a support going down in exchange. Actually, that pretty much is 4 or a 3.5 position Bounty Hunter going down for that position 2 Zeus. So a really good trade there coming off. Beautiful dodge of that ultimate with that invisibility coming out from the Bounty Hunter there, but the Bloodseeker with this Thirst was able to walk and secure that last right click. Ended up being a 1-for-1 trade, but still in favor of Elunes. The score is 6-2, 13.5 minutes into this game. Goal lead of about 5,000 and an XP lead also about 5,000 going the way of Elunes. Looks like they want to try and make a go onto this Gyrocopter here. There's a 3-man rotation. There is frost arrows being used by the Drow Ranger. Track comes out as well. There's a TP coming out from the Nature's Prophet. There's a defensive call down used by the Gyrocopter. This Bounty Hunter is dropping really low. The dust comes out from the Dazzle, and that right click is able to secure that kill. There is a rotation coming out from the Bloodseeker as well as the Zeus as well. Spam comes out onto this Drow Ranger. She is ruptured up here for now. Bloodseeker rotates in. Heal as well as right clicks from the Bloodseeker is able to secure that kill. So it ends up being a 2-for-1 trade in favor of PIS. The Drow Ranger as well as the Bounty Hunter hit the tank, but not before the carry Gyrocopter off the side of PIS went down. So 7-4 is the score. Slight comeback in favor of PIS there. So timely rotations coming out as well as that well-placed call down was able to bring the Bounty Hunter down before he got out of range of the tier 1 tower. Finished up by the right clicks from the Dazzle. We see Nature's Prophet moving aggressively here into the enemy jungle for now. He is farming up the neutrals. He has that Hand of Midas already picked up into the power treads. We've seen time and time again, there are many builds for the Nature's Prophet. We've seen Nature's Prophets go for that first item, Blade Mail. We've seen Dagon pickups. Looks like there was an aggressive TP coming out from Nature's Prophet here. He did try to snipe off the courier. No, the courier is in base. That wasn't the case there, and he pays for it dearly there. There was a grave used defensively. We see the Tinker as well as the Bounty Hunter rotate in. He has revealed himself. Rocket Barrage comes out from the Gyrocopter. Bloodseeker right click is able to secure. Meanwhile, in the backlines, we see the Draw Ranger drop the Zeus down. Blood Right has been used, but it's not going to connect onto the Draw Ranger, and she's going to be able to clear out those zombies, which means the pursuit for PIS comes to a close there. Zeus dropping for the Nature's Prophet as well as the Bounty Hunter. A trade again in favor of PIS. So all these small skirmishes here, PIS are making a small comeback, but it isn't anything drastic. The goal lead is still well in favor of Elunes. Looks like frost arrows are coming out onto this Gyrocopter, but that we've used aggressively by the Dazzle is going to hold them back for now. There's a TP coming out from the Bounty Hunter as well towards this mid lane. He's going to be looking to get a couple of tracks off and possibly drop them low enough for this Nature's Prophet to TP in and finish it off. He is farming up for now. He does have 1000 gold to boot. Is there anything in the courier? Nothing yet. With the Nature's Prophet dropping there has stopped his farm for now. We were talking about builds before that engage. We have seen them go for Dagons. We've seen Blade Mail builds. We have just outright seen damage builds. We see the Tinker tipping in aggressively. Cordon as well as the Blood Right use does not connect. There is March of the Machines being deployed here by Tinker. They want to go make for this tier 1 tower. There is the Tomb being used as well. So the heroes of the side of PIS are not going to be able to engage into this tomb. The Tinker, however, continues with his rocket spam. He has been ruptured up here, but he's able to TP out back into his base, which means he's not going to drop here. The right clicks coming out from the Draw Ranger is able to bring that tombstone down. The Blood Right does not connect as well, so she's going to be able to disengage for now. Heal from the Dazzle keeps them alive. Here they are looking to transition this into a tier 1 push. This Undying is moving in aggressively here. Cast comes out from the Witch Doctor, stuns him up for now. Tinker blinks in aggressively, and that Draw Ranger right click is able to secure the kill onto that sprouted up Undying. So at the end of it all, it was pretty much just a one funnel trade. This Bounty Hunter moves in aggressively here. He does have face boots. Looks like he's working his way towards a Dagon with that Staff of Wizardry as well as the Null Talisman pickup. Track comes out onto the Dazzle here for now, which means he's gonna back off to the safety of his tier 2 tower. In the top lane, we do see Invisibility Rune here. Draw Ranger is moving in aggressively as well. What does she have? She does have the Helm of the Dominator. She goes in here. Frost arrows come out onto the Zeus. He's in a lot of trouble here. Another right click is gonna secure that kill onto the Zeus. No TP rotations. We also see meanwhile Tinker get a kill onto this Gyrocopter. He's trying to the Bloodseeker did use his ultimate there onto the Draw Ranger, but she was able to TP out in time. No stuns, no disables to cancel that TP out. And at the end of it all, it looks like it was a 2-funnel trade. The Zeus did go down to that Draw Ranger, and the Gyrocopter drops to the Tinker by the looks of things there in that bottom Radiant jungle. The Bloodseeker is moving in aggressively here. The Blood Right comes out. There is a cask used by this Witch Doctor. He's trying to TP out of here. Tombstone has been used as well, but there are no stuns there from the side of PIS, and he's able to TP out of there in time. So the only stun they have right now is that lightning bolt from the Zeus. That is pretty much the only mini stun they have to cancel out teleportations. So this Draw Ranger has played it picture perfect here till now. Every time there has been a rupture onto her, she's just pretty much teleported there out of now. Zeus Lightning does reveal out this Bounty Hunter for now. Track comes out onto the Zeus. There's a teleportation coming out from the Tinker here. He comes in aggressively. Their Cordon has been used by the Gyrocopter. It's gonna be allow him to disengage for now, but that Nature's Prophet tipping in from the backlines with his ultimate is able to get a double kill on that gyrocopter as well, Zeus. So it's a 2-for-0 trade going in favor of Team Elunes. A gold swing of about 2000 gold and XP of about 1600 in favor. We see the Tinker blinking in aggressively here. Grave has been used onto the Undying, but that Bloodrite is just not enough to secure the kill onto the Tinker as he teleports back. He wants to come in aggressively here into the bottom lane. That creep, however, dies before that teleportation, so they're gonna be safe for now. Track has been thrown out onto this Bloodseeker as well. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we see split push coming out from the Drow Ranger. This is what Drow Ranger does time and time again. We've seen RTZ play this role picture perfect. Every time you see his team engage, there's a meanwhile, hold that thought, we see a TP coming out from the Zeus here. Rocket has been used onto this Drow Ranger for now. There's the Witch Doctor ultimate being thrown down. Death Ward, is it going to be enough to secure the kill? Yes, the Zeus does hit the deck, but the Bloodseeker is hasted up here. Ferrari Seeker coming in here. Rockets from the Tinker is just not going to be enough to save this Witch Doctor for now. He is pursuing the Tinker. That laser is going to keep him alive for now, but that Witch Doctor tick is going to bring him down. Called on from the Gyrocopter does get the Tinker down. So at the end of it all, it was a 2-for-1 trade in favor of PIS. Bloodseeker for the Tinker as well as that Witch Doctor. One more thing I would like to point out was one of the heroes of the side of PIS did go down before that engage. So technically it was actually the Zeus who went down, and it was a buyback into this fight. So it was a 2-for-2 trade at the end of it all, so that's pretty much favors Team Elunes, since a lot of money was spent for that buyback and return kills for the side of PIS. Bottom tier 2 tower hits the deck as well. 4 heroes of PIS group up here in the bottom lane. There's just gonna be a back off coming off from Elunes for now. Both the games we didn't see any Roshan the previous game we didn't see any Roshan attempt. 21 minutes into the game we haven't seen any Roshan attempt this game until this point, where the Drow Ranger walks in here. She's gonna be able to pretty much solo down this Roshan, and now that the Nature's Prophet has TP'd in as well, this is gonna be a quick Rosh going the way of Elunes, and possibly Aegis for that Drow Ranger. So that Drow Ranger has been pretty much been sitting in the backline, split pushing, causing a lot of chaos on the map for the side of PIS, forcing rotations, and she's gonna be able to do it even more effectively. We see the Bloodseeker move in. Rupture has been used onto the Drow Ranger. She does hit the deck here. Grave comes out onto the Bloodseeker as well. Spam comes out from the Zeus. The Tombstone has been dropped out as well. This Roshan is really low, so the Aegis has been picked up by the Bloodseeker for now. Called on is used as well. This Tinker is gonna hit the deck, as well as that Witch Doctor ultimate does bring the side of PIS down really low, but not enough to finish that kill off. We see the Bloodseeker pursuing this Bounty Hunter. That Sentry Ward there, as well as Yule's Bloodrite has been used. He's gonna get a lot of damage. That right click from the Bloodseeker is gonna secure that kill. It's a full 5-man wipe offside Elunes. PIS make an emphatic comeback into this game. They also secure Aegis there onto one of their heroes who did pick up the Aegis there. Look, one of the heroes of PIS did pick up Aegis. Looks like it was already expended. I expect either the it was the Zeus, I'm guessing by the looks of things. So he did go down at the end of it, but it pretty much cost Elunes 5 of their heroes as well as a lost Roshan. So perfect engage there coming out from PIS. The score is 17-13 on the leaderboard in favor of Team Elunes. A gold swing is occurred here. The gold lead has swung back about 4,000 for the side of PIS, so it's a gold lead of about 8,000 and an XP lead of just about 3,000 the way of Elunes. A gold, actually there was an XP swing of about 10,000 in that fight, ladies and gentlemen. So that I'm just trying to show how important that engage for PIS was. If the Drow Ranger was able to secure that Aegis there, it could have easily translated into a high ground push, but instead it turns out to be a lot of gold, a lot of XP coming back in the way of PIS, which means this Gyrocopter is gonna be able to pick up that black ranking bar in the near future. Actually, he's just scratched that. He's just going for an S and Y pickup, which he has completed here on top of his drums as well as Aquila. The Dazzle has a medallion pickup, so their future Rosh attempts are gonna be much easier. The Bloodseeker does have that Yules here for now on top of his Sanjay Yasha to cancel out those teleportation out coming out from the we see here Zeus-Spam does spot out Nature's Prophet, and that Yules is going to cancel his TP out here for now. Dazzle does secure that kill there with his right click for now, which means the Bounty Hunter is going to have to disengage here. PIS are making a fantastic comeback into this game here thanks to perfect rotations. They're actually playing this positioning perfect. How many times haven't we seen the heroes pretty much spread out, allowing that Tinker to easily blink in and out, pick off kills here right all over the map. Is exactly like what happens here with the Dazzle. Perfectly timed Grave does come out, but he does have that urn ticking him down. Heal is going to keep him alive for now, but the blink in as well as that laser is going to secure the kill. There's a rupture as well as Blood Rite coming out from the Bloodseeker here, and the right clicks does bring the Tinker down. We also saw the Nature's Prophet hit the deck slightly earlier. That was a really bad trade. Tinker thought he could blink in aggressively, bring down the Dazzle, did not expect timely rotations coming out from both the Undying as well as this Bloodseeker and bringing them down. Looks like Nature's Prophet meanwhile in the top lane has picked up that kill onto the Zeus. Zeus is been one of the guys who didn't benefit from that team wipe earlier, since he did go down very early into the fight here as well. He's not participating in that bottom fight, which means he is actually falling behind a lot. He just has that Yules here 25 minutes into the game with that arcane boot, so his farm is kind of lacking. We see the Bloodseeker move in, there's a stun as well as the Death Ward here used. The Shuri Toss is gonna stop him for now. There's a defensive Yules, but that teleportation from the Nature's Prophet is gonna be able enough to secure that kill on the Bloodseekers. So Elunes that get a nice pick off. Double damage has been picked up by the Bounty Hunter. It's been used by the Bounty Hunter rather. That Dagon is cooling down. He's gonna wait here to try and pick off this Dazzle. Dazzle did overextend there in the bottom lane, but timely rotations from his side did get a return kill on the Tinker. Not to be the case here. He is walking into no man's land. There's a rotation coming out from the Witch Doctor as well. Cask is ready to go. There is the use of the weave, but the Shuri Toss is able to secure that kill without they actually requiring the Bounty Hunter did not require the use of that Dagon. Just that toss was enough to secure that kill. There is some friendly banter here coming out in all chat. I'm guessing that's all friendly, nothing personal coming out. Both these teams, I'm sure, have a lot of respect for each other. They have made it into the round of 16. They're just friendly here. Zadus Buck calls out to report the Tinker by the looks of things, who is just farming up his neutral camps here with that March of the Machines. He does have Blink as well as level 1 Dagon picked up. We'll have to wait and see if he decides to go for that level 5 Dagon or an Ethereal Blade or a Hex Shivas. His build is pretty much wide open. He can go for anything and all of it is going to be effective against the side of PIS, but I prefer that Dagon pickup. He's going to be easily able to burst the enemy heroes down before that defensive Grave is used by the Dazzle. We see the Tinker here aggressively farming up in the bottom lane. Lots of rocket harass coming out onto the heroes of PIS here for now. There's a 3-man rotation coming out from Elunes onto this bottom lane here. The Bounty Hunter as well as the Witch Doctor do hang around here, but looks like they're not going to go in. It's going to be pretty much just farming up here for now for the Bloodseeker in the bottom lane. He is dropping down. Sentry Ward does spot out that Bounty Hunter. There is Dust as well as Yules. Blood Rite being spammed out as well as that heal, and that right click from the Undying is able to secure that kill. Bounty Hunter did overextend there and paid for it with his life. He should pretty much expect that there are defensive wards now that he's time and time again walked in. We see Glimmer Cape coming out from the Witch Doctor. He already has his Aghanim Scepter as well on top of that Arcane Boot, so lots of farm the way of this Witch Doctor. He's going to be really tanky. He's going to be able to save his teammates here, since He does have that Glimmer Cape ready to go. We see right clicks coming out from the Drow Ranger as well as that Dagon by the looks of things from the Nature's Prophet, able to secure that kill onto the Gyrocopter. So Gyrocopter as well as Bounty Hunter hit the deck here. Let's have a look at the gold lead. That farm as well as pickoffs have translated the lead back in favor of Elunes. 14,000 in their favor here for now. Looks like they're making a go onto the high ground here. There is the pretty much only the Dazzle offensive weave comes out as well as the Blood Right here onto the heroes of Elunes. It would be safe for them to wait out this weave for now, but there is Rocket Harass coming out from the Tinker, rearm Rocket as well, defensive defensive tombstone actually just pretty much was brought down with 2 right clicks. We see the ultimate being used by the Bloodseeker is moving in aggressively here. There is no Death Ward, but that Dagon from the Nature's Prophet is able to secure that kill here. Looks like T3 tower as well as Rax is going down here. Since both the heroes of PIS are down, there is no Undying, there is no Tombstone, there is no Rupture as well as right clicks from this Bloodseeker. We see the Tinker TPing in aggressively. Dazzle goes down. He blinks in aggressively as well here. Right clicks onto this Gyrocopter. It's a full 5-man wipe of PIS. Elunes here are gonna get this tier 1 tower. They are not gonna be able to rotate into the mid lane since the tier 2 is still up. Tier 3 as well as Rax go down here. Perfect engage there from the side of Elunes. The main thing is that they were able to pick off 1 or 2 heroes right off the bat, and a 3v5 engage from PIS wasn't enough to hold on to that bottom set of Rax. They are pushing towards the tier 2 tower. It does drop. Looks like they don't want to stop there. They want to go ahead and end this game here. The tier 3 is under slaughter here. Last stand. This could be the last stand for PIS once all their heroes do spawn up. We see Rocket Harass coming out from the Tinker. Blinks in Dagon as well as that laser to secure the kill onto that Dazzle. He does hit the deck here. It's just 3 heroes. That Gyrocopter is reviving back. 8 seconds. Blood Right has been used by the Bloodseeker here. March the Machines being used by the Tinker as well. Zeus walks in aggressively, gets there is the Death Ward being dropped out here for now, but the side of PIS is gonna be able to disengage. There is the call down coming out from the Gyrocopter, not enough to bring down this Drow Ranger. Right clicks as well as the Dagon from the Nature's Prophet brings down the Bloodseeker instead. We see right clicks coming out onto this Gyrocopter. Track has been used as well. Tinker Laser is able to secure that kill. There he blinks and aggressively Sprout and couple of right clicks onto this Undying. Another 5-man wipe in favor of PIS. All 5 heroes go down. It was in favor of Elunes, sorry ladies and gentlemen. So looks like we're done with this game here. I don't really see PIS coming back from this deficit. A goal lead of excess of 25,000, an XP lead of in excess of 15,000 the way of Elunes, as well as 2 lanes of Rax secured. Only the Dazzle respawns back here. He's just staying in base. They aren't giving up yet. They want to try and put up another engage here. We might see Tinker actually blinking in aggressively into the fountain here. The heroes of PIS have been restricted into the fountain here with this March of the Machine spam. They might pretty much drop down to that as well as rocket spam. We see Grave being defensively used, and that March of the Machines actually just brings down the Zeus entirely. This Dazzle's gonna go down as well. Double kill the way of the Tinker. He's just farming enemy heroes in the fountain there with that March of the Machine spam. So casual all chat coming out from the side of PIS. The Bloodseeker as well as the Gyrocopter have revived up for now. They're gonna just pretty much try and get a couple of kills here. Rupture has been used onto the Nature's Prophet, but that Dagon spam coming out from the Tinker as well as that Nature's Prophet does secure that kill. Gyrocopter's dropping really low as well. Pipe as well as the Tombstone has been used to no avail. Stun comes out from the Witch Doctor. Just right clicks as well as Dagon and spam is gonna be able to bring him down. That Glimmer Cape usage from the Witch Doctor just keeps the Tinker alive. GG, well played is called out from PIS after another 5-man wipe. So Elunes played it picture perfect there. Perfect initiations. They did get team wipe there in the Rosh pit, but after that the side of PIS, their hero positioning wasn't nearly good enough, and pickoffs translated into push, and 3 on 5 defense wasn't nearly enough for PIS. So Elunes walk away the victors here. It was a 2-0 victory over PIS.
क्या गेम देखा अभी अभी मैंने, मुझे आंखों से विश्वास नहीं हो रहा है। यहाँ पर जो टिंकर, आपको पता ही है, कट्टा लेके घूमते हैं अपना पर्सनल कट्टा, पूरी टीम ने कट्टा बनाया। मैं देख सकता हूँ यहाँ पे बाउंटी हंटर के पास 5 लेवल का कट्टा था, और डेगर के पास 5 लेवल, यहाँ पे टिंकर के पास कट्टा था, विज डॉक्टर के पास कट्टा था। पूरी टीम कट्टे वाली थी, कट्टेदार टीम थी। और यहाँ पर ब्लड सीकर, जो मुझे नहीं लगा बेहुदे आइटम बनाया, हार्ट बना रहा है बंदा, क्या कर, अरे भाई बीके भी बना, अर्ली गेम निकाल ले आइटम, कुछ कर ले। टीम वाइप हुआ था, मुझे लगा था इल्यून जीत जाएगी, यहाँ पे इल्यून हार जाएगी, बट अफसोस ये गलत जवाब।
मेल ही बना लेते हैं अनडाइंग पे।
हाँ।
मैक्रो बुक जा रहे हैं, कोई बात नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। वहाँ पे उन्होंने कट्टे दिए, कट्टा किया सामने वालों का, और कट्टे चमकाए अपने, जैसे कि ये कट्टा का मैं उनका प्रयोग कर रहा हूँ।
ये जो PIS के स्टैंडर्ड 10 है, जो मिड खेले हैं जूस, मामूली फीट 2-13 टूर्नामेंट में खेल रहे हैं, क्या दिक्कत है? राउंड 5 चल रहा है, डबल एली 1.5 लाख से 2 कदम दूर।
उसी तरफ आप ये कह सकते हो ना कि सामने एल्यून्स ने जो गेम प्ले दिखाया, जो ज़ूस को शट डाउन किया, ज़ूस काफ़ी स्नोबॉलिंग हीरो है मेरे हिसाब से, काफ़ी गेम में डोमिनेट कर सकते हैं वो, अगर उनके पास अच्छा फार्म आ सके। बट वो जो एल्यून ने शट डाउन दिखाया है जूस पे, वो भी एक काबिल तारीफ कहा जाएगा। टिंकर का जो गेम प्ले था, नो चांस ने दिखाया, जो उन्होंने फार्म निकाला है फटाफट। आपको याद हो तो वो लेन में थोड़ा सा एक वो अर्ली गेम जो बाउंटी हंट ने कोरियर मारता, उस वजह से डोमिनेट कर पाया, उस वजह से उन्हें गेम पे पकड़
मिड लेन जीतने में बहुत जरूरी था वो,
बिल्कुल। और यहाँ गेम तो खत्म हो गया हमारा। गीगाबाइट कास्टिंग डे आज, गीगाबाइट G940 X के बारे में हमने बताया था। क्रैट यहाँ पे गंदी गंदी शक्लें बनाते हुए, इनको पता है कि स्ट्रीम पे लोग देख रहे हैं, उन्हें कुछ वो चाहते हैं अच्छा मिले, बट ये यहाँ पे कुछ उल्टी सी हरकतें करते हैं। और गाइस, तो जैसा कि हमने देखा है, सेकंड गेम 2-0 एल्यून से कर दिया है PIS को। PIS लोअर ब्रैकेट में जाते हैं, अब वो अपना बेस्ट ऑफ 1 खेलेंगे विनर्स ब्रैकेट में आने को। और एल्यून सीधा अब क्वालिफाई करते हैं,
या वो क्वालिफाई करके टॉप 4 टीम में उनका नाम आ सकता है, बिकॉज एक स्टेप और है वो दूर।
बिल्कुल।
कैंडी, आपकी शक्ल के अंदर एक रौनक थी, बट अभी जो आप बाहर मीटिंग करके आए हैं, उस मीटिंग में ऐसा क्या किया है कि आपकी आंखें लाल हो गई हैं, लाल, और उसके बाद आप थके थके से लग रहे हैं, ऐसा क्या हुआ है?
थका थका सा मैं इसलिए लग रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरे को ना काफ़ी ज़्यादा लोगों के फ़ोन आए थे, तो मैं बातचीत की है वहाँ पे, लोगों से मीटिंग कंप्लीट की है, संपन्न की है। और जैसा कि हम देख सकते हैं कि हमें मॉडरेटर से इन्फॉर्म किया जा रहा है कि अब स्ट्रीम हम करेंगे 9 बजे एक गेम होगा, जो बेस्ट ऑफ 3 होगा, और वो हमें 2-1 देखने को मिले तो ज़्यादा बढ़िया रहेगा। कि आपको क्या मूड है?
नहीं, मेरे पास टाइम नहीं, मुझे जल्दी घर जाना है। मैं चाहता हूँ जो भी टीम हो फटाके बजाए, 2-0 खत्म करे, 15-15 मिनट का गेम हो। 15 मिनट मतलब आधा घंटा, 10-15 मिनट ड्राफ्ट कर लिया, पहले ज्ञान दे लिया एक दूसरे को। 15 मिनट के अंदर कट्टे चल रहे हैं, मतलब कट्टा देख के मजा आता है कि भाई कट्टा चल रहे तो बस, कट्टा ठा कट्टा।
मतलब आपको फास्ट गेम पसंद है?
फास्ट
गेम हो।
मुझे घर जाना है, मुझे घर जाना पसंद है, इसलिए कह रहा हूँ फास्ट गेम हो जानी चाहिए।
चलिए, तो बिल्कुल, लेट्स हैव अ वर्ड फ्रॉम स्पॉन्सर्स एंड वील सी यू एट अराउंड 9।
बिल्कुल स्पॉन्सर बहुत जरूरी है।
Down now, they are going for Winter Wiring. Winter Wiring's death is inevitable. Yes, he would die. Yes, he's dead. Team XYZ lost 3 of its heroes. Okay, N team is going for Heart. I suppose the next item would be MKB. Yeah, now they're going for Barracks. Vipagna isn't using. Okay, he's using it for last, spamming his skills so as to take the tower very quickly. Soon, all of them have respawned. Okay, the tables have been turned against XYZ. Now it is Team VR who is leading, in this match. Now there's going to be a gank at top of the T. Let's just see that who is going to initiate. Yes, Trigger has Blink Dagger and Ghost Scepter as well as Force Staff. So he's just going to blink in and use his Echo Slam and then force him out. While Pudge can hook somebody. Yes, he's an initiator too, so he just needs to hook someone. So actually needs to hook Leshrac or Phantom Assassin maybe. Actually, I mean, XYZ has four colored heroes. Yes, 4 blue colored heroes. Only Beastmaster is the odd one out. Okay, he has used the ultimate on Whistleback. Yes, Whistleback died and he had the gem of two side and it got dropped. Okay, Whistleback's death was a disastrous for Team VR since he had been tanking the whole time. And this anti-mage is on mega kill. Okay, he just nailed it. Now he's going where is he? Okay, I lost the track. Okay, anti-mage is now but is out of mana. They won't risk killing this tower since he is still alive. The Shrek as well. Okay, wait, Sanjay and Yasha, I think it's too late for this item. She should have gone for Satanic for HP. Okay, there's a hook on Phantom Assassin. She's alone. She has no backup. That was a very beautiful hook. Now Anti-Mage is going aggressive on him. But that blink was very failed one, and there's an immediate charge coming on him. That BKB had got popped up by PA, but that was in vain. Now Winter Curse, was it a Winter Curse? Yes, it was on someone, but that didn't work out. Now they are going for Beastmaster. Yes, the team XYZ has lost 4 of its players. While Leshrac, okay, he tried to flee, but I suppose they have gem. Yes, Pudge has gem of 2 sight. Now I suppose it's almost a GG. GGWP has not been called yet, and Leshrac has posed a buyback. He's very determined to fight. Now they're trying to do Mega. They're taking the top tower. Yes, Anti-Mage has heart, so he's going to tank the towers. While Leshrac is trying hard to defend, and Bara and Vidavine have almost respawned, but by that time the top barracks would be gone. Okay, so there's the top 2 megas actually of the team XYZ. Now Anti-Mage is heading for bot. Yes, he has heart. He is just going to tank the tower. Now there's a hook on Winder Vyrene. Okay, but this dismember had got disabled. Now he had got hex by Leshrac, and his Nova and Lightning is causing too much of damage. This Anti-Mage is on beyond godlike streak. When this Anti-Mage will now go for Vara, I suppose, and there was a hook on him. I suppose it's a GG. Yes, a GG WP has been called out by Leshrac. The Clown came first. It was supposed to be a best of 3. The first match was won by XYZ, and this match was won by B Rule. So it is up to the 3rd match, which would lead the best team to the finals. So this is Valor. Keep tuning into this channel. Thank you. Bye bye.